Hi, Internet. This is going to be an updated NES collection video. Not really sure what to call this other than that. I know I did this a few months ago. I think back in April, I want to say, or March, when I sold a chunk of my collection. I did a "What Did I Keep" video, but the collection has changed a bit. Not much, but it has changed. And with recent pickups, I figured it would be fun to go back through what I have and show that off again. So, in front here, we have my two NES systems. We have the big box system, which unfortunately just doesn't work very well. It does power on, but it doesn't like to read cartridges. I'd say maybe 1 out of 20 times it'll actually boot something up, and the other 19 times it'll just display kind of a static-y image. And it also has an issue where occasionally it will just boot and then shut off immediately. So I keep it just for historical purposes. I want to get a replacement, but that's why I have this guy. The top loader. And yeah, I have some tape on it to show which player is player 1 and player 2. And then I have another piece of tape that just tells me to use channel 4. Because for some reason, I can only get video on channel 4 when this little thing is switched to channel 4. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll look into that, but for now, this thing works just fine. Plays anything you throw at it. So let's get into games. Now, in here, I don't exactly remember where is my favorite NES game, but I'll start over here with, actually, you know what, no, I'll start over here with Legend of Zelda, the classic. I've gotten fairly far into this, and my copy is really beat up. I don't know if you can see, there's a big black smudge right here. The back looks like it's been ground against something. But thankfully, it does work, and it's a really fun game. Tetris. I was actually playing this just the other day, and was almost late to a meeting because I had this on in the background and was playing it, and I looked up and I was like, oh crap, I have to get to my meeting. This is just one of the all-time greats. You can't beat it. Super C, sequel to Contra. I haven't actually played this one. I just know, I played Contra, but I haven't played any of the sequels, so I'm not going to pretend to talk about that one. Final Fantasy. Not my favorite Final Fantasy. Which one is my favorite? So, see, I always get the naming conventions wrong because I know that Final Fantasy 3 means something different. You know what? I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to say this is still a really fun game. Even though it is a bit dated. I think it's because this was the first in the series, and they didn't really know how fleshed out it was going to be. But it's still a fun game. It's a piece of history. This one, however, is my favorite NES title, and it is Kid Icarus. I don't know why this appeals to me so much. It's just the simplest concept. Climb up and shoot. But I find the graphics to be very appealing. I find the gameplay to be very addictive and fun. And I just think it's an all-around great game. It's always had a lasting impression on me. This and Metroid. I don't know why they have impressions on me, but they do. So, Kid Icarus, my favorite NES game. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! For those who are curious, there are 3 versions of this. one with 5 screws on the back, one with different colored bullet points underneath the Punch-Out logo, and another one that I have which has white bullet points. And I have the middle range one. I don't know which one's more expensive. All I know is I have the one in the middle. How much should I pay for this? Did I even say? I'm not sure. Mega Man 6. You know what? I'll just get into these now. I believe I have these all sorted. Yeah. So let me get these all... Oh, I guess not. There's Simon's Quest. So, I'm very happy to say, I have all 6 NES Mega Man games. All of them. And this is actually one of the favorite parts about my collection. I love that I have all 6 of these games. They're a lot of fun. They're challenging as all hell. But they're the type of challenging that's addictive. Kind of like Dark Souls in a way. I know that's probably, people compare stuff to Dark Souls all the time, but it's challenging, but satisfying. It's not just challenging for the point of being challenging. I don't know if that makes sense. But I do enjoy these games, and the only thing I don't like about them is my copy of 5, which has this tape on the back, which came like this. I managed to get it at a little bit of a discount because it has this tape on it. I don't know what this tape is doing on here. But, yeah, I have, all of them. And I'm very happy to have them. It's one of the highlights of my collection. Last one here, Super Mario Bros. 2. I haven't actually played much of this. I was a big fan of the original Mario Brothers. And when I finally got my hands on this, I was a little disappointed. I don't know. I guess I just didn't really like the change. But when you think about it, it's kind of like the difference between Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. How the original Legend of Zelda was kind of top-down, and the Legend of Zelda 2 was kind of a side-scroller. So they were trying something new. And I know this isn't really Mario 2. This is just another game rebranded as Mario, so I don't know. Speaking of Mario, we have NES Open. I'm a sucker for a good golf game, and this is a good golf game, so. Speaking of which, The Adventures of Link. I just picked this up recently in my last pickup video. Same with this one, Excite Bike. I actually played this just the other day. It was a lot of fun. Kind of hard to control, though. Let's see, what else we got here? We have Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, the infamous game from the first, what was it? No, that would be like the second or third episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd, whose Castlevania videos actually made me want to buy this game and the Castlevania games in the first place. I enjoy this one, not as much as 3. I definitely would go 3, 1, 2 in terms of rating. That's just me. So, do your own opinions about that. Arkanoid, simple brick breaker game. Lots of fun. I love these types of games. They keep me occupied forever. I just love them. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt Combo. My copy's beat to hell, but does work. The original Punch-Out. I suck at these games. I don't know if I mentioned that with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I'm not good at them for some reason. I don't know why. The original Duck Hunt. I picked this up recently because I realized I didn't have it. And I do have the light gun somewhere in my closet area. So I'll have to get that out and use and make sure it still works. Because now, I think the problem is before I was using a flat screen TV. And you're not supposed to do that. So this CRT I have here is a little slightly rounded. So maybe that'll work better. I'll have to give that a shot. Pinball. I haven't actually gotten around to playing this yet. I popped it in to make sure it worked. It did. But I haven't actually gotten around to playing it yet. Marble Madness I did play, and it's challenging. The controls are kind of stiff, and I know it sounds kind of weird because you're rolling a marble, but it's also at an isometric angle, so it's kind of hard to correlate where you want to go. Anyways, it's a challenging game, but it is fun. Mario Bros. 3, the classic. This one apparently belonged to someone named Megan at some point, so shout out to Megan. Just a classic game. Metroid, another classic game. This one in Kid Icarus. I love the art style of them. I think they are great games. I highly recommend them. Castlevania, the original Castlevania. Just another great game. Very challenging, but I enjoy it. I don't know why. The first battle with the bat, I can never get the timing down right. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just could never get it down correct. Put that there. Ghosts and Goblins, another really tough game. I suck at it. I played the arcade version of it, and I played this, and I am not good at it. I'm not going to pretend I am. Finally, we have my favorite Castlevania of the NES, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania 3, who apparently belonged to... I can't read that writing. There's some Sharpie on the back here. So, I keep stuff on like that for just because it's kind of fun to see. Like, I was looking through my Dreamcast collection the other day. I think it's this copy of Power Stone right here. Yeah. It has a, it's from Cinemagic Video in Maui, Hawaii. It says right here on the little sticker. I love stuff like that. Finding little labels and receipts and stuff like that from, past people buying stuff. It's just kind of neat to see. But anyways, I'm going on a tangent. This is my NES collection, currently. Thank you very much for watching. We are close to 200 subscribers. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Support me on Ko-fi. The link will be down in the description. No pressure to donate or anything. I may look into other ways once we hit 200 subscribers to accept donations if you want to, obviously. I'm not going to, no one's forced to donate. And thank you very much for watching.